My bad. My mic was turned off. So yeah, I did a little intro there, but it was muted. So we'll do that again. Sorry about that. Thanks for letting me know, Raga. So we're doing Saint Roka the Messiah as our crawl cosplay challenge today. I'm going to briefly go over the details in case you haven't seen my video on it. So we get to play any species with a monk background, and we have to worship Beogh. We can't use a shield. We can't use wands. We have to reach level 27 in Invo. We have to convert to Beogh in the Orcish mines, and then we have to kill Garyon in the vestibule of hell without leaving. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're playing Formicid because I haven't won with a Formicid yet, and they have a good Invo aptitude. So that's our reasoning for choosing that. So let's train a little bit of fighting here. We'll get fighting until like 5. And ooh, we got poison resist right away. That's pretty nice. I don't have a great deal of experience with Formicid. A Formicid without shield sounds bad. Yeah. That does sound bad, right? It's probably not the best choice for this challenge, but it's the one that I'm making. I mean, pretty much any character without a shield sounds bad. I think, I mean, the reason is that like Formicids can use two-handed weapons with a shield, right? So you get kind of lose out on that aspect. Okay, let's equip this armor. I should have done that right away. Perfect. We have 8 AC now. Okay, here come the jackals. And I'm actually going to do a little bit of auto pickup settings. Don't pick up any wands. Yeah, just don't pick up wands. We won't be needing them. Well, we will be needing them. We just can't use them. A war axe? You think I should switch to that? We need to train axes to 16 for that. It's better than a mace. Well, let's find out. Yep, you're right. It's going to be a little bit less accurate, but we do have the Orb of Light, so that will improve our accuracy. Let's grab some strength. This is going to be a strength character, despite our very high dexterity start. That's what you get for being a monk. All right, let's definitely pick up the poison darts. All right, we're not going to worry about spellcasting this game. It probably just isn't going to happen with 9 intelligence. Okay, what kind of dagger do you have? A vampiric dagger. I'm going to see if I can poison the adder. Great, and then we'll just pull him up. We have resist poison ring, so that the adder was not too concerning to me. Yeah, we were about to get shafted there, but thanks to being a Formicid, we didn't. All right, there's the fighting increase that we wanted. Let's grab a little bit of throwing. Like 2 levels of throwing just so that our darts do a bit better. All right, we killed Jessica pretty easily. Is that a what is it? Oh, it's a wand. Okay. Okay, well, we found Robin for sure. Let's just slowly back away from Robin. Let's see if we can do a little bit of stair dancing here. Okay, we'll pull just this one-minded guy up. Perfect. And then we will not mess with him. Not at the moment. Okay, he is still around, obviously. Okay, let's see. I mean, we have the War Axe, but we already have a little bit of a head start in maces and flails, and I do like maces and flails a lot. But it's like, we can't really hold off on training. It cross trains with axes, so I'm just going to train maces and flails up to like 5. It'll improve our attack speed with the axe because of cross training. I'm going to take it very carefully and slow with Robin. Do not want to get surrounded by mighted goblins. I say as I let myself get surrounded by mighted goblins. All right, we should be able to just clean these guys up now. That's a free helmet, although I don't know that I can wear a helmet as a Formicid, right? No, I can't. Dang. All right, so let's go down to D3. We have our first orc here. We will soon be becoming an orc ourselves. A forma orc. I don't know what my new species name will be. Forma orc, something like that. All right, there's a shield that we can't use. A ring of dex. Is that better than willpower at the moment? What would it do for our evasion? Almost nothing, yeah. Almost got shafted again, but thanks to being a Formicid, didn't happen. Okay, what kind of armor do we have at the moment? Okay, we have the best armor on that we have found. All right, there is a sewer around here, which is nice. Let's see if we can get to the sewer. Natasha's around here. I don't like... Oh, there's Dowin. Okay. I think I'm just going to walk away. I don't think I'm ready to take on Dowin and Duvessa at the moment. We haven't identified any of our stuff yet, which is, could be a mistake. We don't have a 2-stack of anything. I know Raga would be just raw dogging these ID scrolls, but that's not the way I play. Oh, we found an amulet of regen. That's insane. Okay, and here's our sewer. Let's go ahead and go down the sewer. All right, the axe is going to help out here quite a bit. Why do you prefer to train maces over axes? Maces do more damage on average. They just have better base types. They don't take as much skill training to get to Mendeley and on average. You have a lot of flexibility with maces, like because you have the whip archetype and you also have the star archetype. And so if you get a brand like electrocution, a whip is going to be good because it attacks faster. And then for just raw dog base damage, you can go with an Evening Star. An Evening Star is like one of the best weapons in the game. I just like maces and flails. Also, for demon hunting, you have the Sacred Scourge, which you don't have an axe version of that. There's no holy axe in the game other than I think there's like an unrand holy axe or something like that. I think that either one is fine. I mean, obviously axes have the benefit of the cleaving. But I think that most of the time when you're fighting things, you want to be fighting one thing at a time anyway. That's not always possible, and axes are helpful for when you get into a situation like that. But I think the reason people like axes so much is that they play too fast and they just like want to walk into a group of enemies and tab them all down, which is fine if you have a lot of defense. But I think the way I play, I prefer to use maces and flails. That's not to say if we find a really good axe, we're not going to switch, but the nice thing about them is they cross-train. Like, look at this. Our axis skill is 3.4 from our maces training. So we could do either one. We have Natasha here. And then Darwin might be just up to the north. Natasha hasn't seen us yet, but that's going to be changing very soon. The prospect of getting netted and then blasted by Natasha is very scary to me. I am immune to her slow. Magic Dart is, I would train both until I found a good Mason Flail or Axe. Yeah, we are training both because of cross-training. So if we decide to go Axes, we have a very good head start on that. Although it's not increasing the base level, but at least like if we switch to need to switch to an Axe, we'll have a, we'll still be able to use it pretty respectably until we get the base level up. I think the idea is to, oh, there's Darwin. Okay. Jeez. I train axes to the same amount as Mason Flail. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know that I would do that. Because of the cross training, it makes sense to not train axes, in my opinion. I'm going to try to walk away from this. Yeah. As it turns out, chainmail is pretty good at this point in the game. I'm actually going to go downstairs again here. There we go. All right, there goes Natasha. I always forget the keybind for forgetting. How do you forget the map? Control F, that's right. Okay. I always have to look that up. All right, let's get fighting to 7. All right, that's Natasha dead. Now, we've probably got Dowan and Duvessa. So, man, we've got potions from that, from the sewer, but we don't really know what they are. I'm just gonna read ID some of these scrolls. Okay, Tally does nothing. Enchant armor. Okay, we'll take that on the chainmail for no reason. There's ID. Okay, we have 3 potions of brilliance. Perfect. Really don't care about those. I just wanted to hit ID, so I'm gonna stop now. All right, who is in here? Kobolds. Okay. It's not what I meant to do. All right, who was that out here? It's Dowan. We still haven't seen Duvessa yet. Should probably be thankful for that. An iguana. All right, we poisoned it. We're probably pretty good here. Javelin. That's what I'm talking about. Ah, there's Duvessa. Great. I think she probably kills me if I try to escape here. She can hit for 14. I think maybe we have a good shot at beating her 1v1. It'd be nice to have like a potion of might or something. If I take a step here, does she follow me? Yeah, okay. Try and poison her. Okay, that's a good poison right there. Okay. She's dead. Let's back away so we don't run into Dowan. At least not yet. All right, we have an ogre. I'm going to poison and walk away. Oh, I found an ID scroll. Wow, okay. Oh, accidentally read M. I pressed RR. Whoops. Okay, well, he blew up. All right. Well, that was I meant to do that. I meant to do that. All right, we found curing potions. Oh, there's Dowan. We can probably just kill Dowan. He's not a threat. Or maybe he is. He's very bad at chasing us down. He just kind of like blinked around. He's got stone arrow, right? Okay. He's dead. I'm going to train a little bit of armor skill. All right, we're level 8. We got some intelligence out of that deal. That sucks. Okay, that was an eventful floor, but we cleared it, and now we're on to D5. Wow. Okay, so he can only bite for 6. So our armor should keep us pretty safe here. We just picked up 3 ID scrolls. That's awesome. Okay. We found a potion of invisibility. That's pretty useless at the moment. Okay, and ligand attraction. Not very good. Yeah, you only need a little bit of throwing skill for darts to be very good. Let's stand next to this Centaur and then kill the sleep cap. There we go. Okay, we got our armor up. Let's grab one more level of fighting. The Marrow-Kuda. We can just fight it in the corridor and be fine. Yeah. An Orc Wizard. Well, he can't go invisible on me. Now, if I were playing a normal Beogh game, I would have tried to convert there, but we have to do it in the Orcish Mines for this challenge. Ooh, look at this guy. He had a heavy flail. Interesting. Let's see how that does. Heavy's not usually a great brand. But for a high base damage weapon like a flail, certainly could be. Yeah, it's going to be doing more damage than the War Axe at this point. And then it attacks at what? 1.6 average delay? Yikes. 14. We need to hit 14, huh? Well, let's start working on that. Let's get Maces and Flail to like 10. I'm not going to switch to it yet because the slow attack speed does concern me. We'll try and get it to like 1.0 before we switch to it. But I am quite happy to see that. All right, we'll take strength here. Lots of spell books, like lots of spells already. Not that we're going to be casting any, but it's just funny. All right, let's identify a potion. We got heal wounds. That's nice. All right, D6 down. Time for D7. There's the temple. We don't even need to go in there. We found 2 rings of dexterity. Oh my gosh. Ah, the boulder beetle. Okay. This guy could be a problem. Luckily, we have the poison darts, but we only have 6 of them. Did we forget to pick some up or something? No? Interesting. That's not a lot. We're just gonna leave him alone. Yeah, we'll come back for him later. A lot of stuff. And a mark trap. I'm just gonna stare dance some of this stuff. The howler monkey. Which makes me think that the boulder beetles, yeah, about to turn the corner. Yeah. Okay, it's a whole group of orcs. I think we can just stare dance these guys. What flail did you have? An anti-magic flail. Interesting. That's probably good enough to switch to right now. Yeah, and it attacks at a decent amount. So we'll throw that on. Oh, and a morning star. Oh, and boomerangs. Nice. Boomerangs, boomerangs, boomerangs. Is that all the boomerangs? No, there's more. Oh, they're right there. Okay, good. All right, I'm interested to see how much damage that morning star is actually doing at the moment. More than the anti-magic flail. Even at +2. Okay, we have the snake. We'll bring the snake up with us. Oh, a centaur. This is not a great place to fight a centaur. Luckily, he's throwing rocks at me instead of shooting me with his bow, which, I'm not sure why he would choose to do that. Okay, here's the boulder beetle. We might be okay against this thing. Try and poison it. Hey, Dopey, thanks for joining. I watched your gnomes VOD yesterday. Oh man, we're about to die. Let's drink heal wounds. Let's use another one. There we go. That's actually a really fun game. I was playing it earlier this morning. Oh, I figured out how to play gardeners, Dopey. You just have to you have to use cacti, like all cacti. There's relics that you can get that you can move your cacti around, and you can also get ones that move rocks, and the trowel lets you move plants around. And so you basically make like a big death hallway full of cacti, and then that kills everything. I had a really good game going on the cemetery map, and then what happened was that I had all the damage to kill everything else, but I didn't have enough damage to kill the king. The king got through with like just a little bit of health left, but he also had some guys with him, so I ended up losing that run. But yeah, figured out how to play gardeners. Oh, he stepped on the mark trap. Oh no. Oh, he's got a wand of warping. It doesn't warp me around though, because I'm Formicid. It's one of these new. Oh, it's an Inkwell talisman with harm on it. Yeah, cacti did seem like the play. Yeah, I tried to use the. I think there's like two ways you can build gardeners. There's like you also start with the plant that like when it spreads, and then when it gets trampled it deals damage. I tried that, but I think the cacti is better. But yeah, that's a fun game. Have you been playing much Crawl, Dopey? All right, there's a Bailey on this floor. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, right, the dispersal trap doesn't affect me. That's nice. Hey, playing as an ant is kind of cool. All right, this is not cool. I would like to get inside this Bailey, because, like, we got a sewer earlier, and now we're getting a Bailey. That's pretty insane. Oh, here it is. Nice, okay. Well, we don't really have a whole lot in the way of things that can help us out here if we get into a fight we can't take. We have a bunch of unidentified potions, which one of them could be might, you know? What kind of trap is this? Tyrant's trap? I think this weakens you? Yeah. I certainly don't want to be weakened. Yes, was just playing before hopping in here, trying to record a win. Minotaur Fighter of Makleb, of course. Yeah, you're going back for Minotaur, huh? Oh, these guys are mited now? Oh, geez. It's because they stepped on the Tyrant's trap. I should have played this a lot differently. Did you not record the stream that you did, that you got your win on? Okay, I think we should be okay here. Ah, man. There's another mited kobold brigand. Oh, we have a wand of warping in our inventory that we shouldn't have. How's your run going? Oh, this is a new enemy, the hippogriff. Oh, man. A large creeper with the hindquarters of a horse and the wings, head, and talons of a great eagle. Oh, you started the stream in Zod. I see. I see. As popular heraldic creatures, some fortresses may keep them as symbols and defenders alike, where they in turn launch intruders into awaiting blades of their masters. Beckoning Gale. What does this do? Twist the air around the creature to both deal damage and attempt to pull them closer to the caster. And a warning cry. How much damage can these guys do? They have a peck attack and 2 claw attacks. I think this thing is going to kill me, especially since it's mited right now. Man, this is so unfortunate. I don't think we can do this Bailey. I think we just have to go. And it sucks because I'm going to have to leave some of these boomerangs behind. I think the good news is that this guy can't actually teleport me. I don't think this works on me since I'm a Formicid. Although it says that it's like, it's a wind attack. I don't know if that, because I'm immune to translocation magic, but is a beckoning gale translocation magic? It's not red background. Oh, you mean like it's not a red level threat? I would argue that this should be a red level threat for me because it's got 3 attacks. My AC is 10, but it is mited. Oh, it's base 12, base 9. I think it kills me. We'll give it a shot. Like, I don't like being weak here. It's only 25% less damage, though. We've got a Morning Star. I'm worried about getting hit by Kirare from this guy. I mean, we have poison resistance. I don't think Kirare... Oh, he can pull us because it's not translocation magic. Oh, man, this might be a rip. He's actually... Oh, we have an amulet of regen. That's right. We might be able to out-regen this. It does 2d8 damage, and we have 10 AC. Maybe I'm being a bit dramatic here. Okay. He did some damage to us, but it wasn't too much. Okay. Okay. I was a little worried about that. This Tyrant's Trap is really causing me a lot of headaches. Okay, at least we moved on from that. Alright, at least we got tons of boomerangs from here. Alright, 15 boomerangs. I love it. Alright, we get a scroll, and let's grab the Datura darts. +1 Storm Dragon scales. Yeah, I think so. We don't even lose that much EV putting it on. And we get RLX, so yeah. Big AC boost right there. So the game is telling me, hey, do you want to leave? Because what's in the next room might be too scary for you. I'm going to go ahead and drop this Wand of Warping before I get tempted to use it. And tell the game that I don't want any more of those. Okay. What's in here? Alright, we have resist poison, so the darts are not too bad. Okay. That's an Orc Knight. I don't think we can fight the Orc Knight. If maybe we can Datura him. Chance to frenzy is 3%. Yeah, okay, never mind. He does 30 damage with his War Axe. Yeah, I think this is why people don't play Formicids, huh? I can't do anything about this. He's just kind of next to me now. Alternatively, we could turn into a tree and try and fight this out here. Give us a lot more AC. Or we could Blind Quaff for Might or Haste. But I think it's a losing battle here. Go out and Shaft Self. Hey, that's actually a good idea. Sort of a desperation play, but we could do it. Oh, he actually stopped to Battle Cry. So I'm going to take advantage of that and just leave. Yeah, it's a good thing he did that. Alright, we have resist poison, so bees are not too big of a concern. Yeah, that was lucky. Okay. I'm actually going to close the distance on this guy. There we go. I should have done that first thing. Yeah, our AC could... I mean, we have Storm Dragon scales, but I feel like our AC needs to be a lot higher. I think it's because we have, like, no Ox armor. Yeah, no cloak, glove, boots, gloves. We can wear 2 pairs of gloves. I mean, we should... Oh, what? Oh. Speak of the devil, there's a pair of boots right there that I have to dig to get into. Good thing we can do that. Trusty old mandibles. Alright, we don't need the Staff of Alchemy because we have poison resistance already. Let's we need to get to what, 16 here? Is that what we're training to? Let's get it to 16. Yikes. Poisoned right away. Who starts a conversation like that? All right, let's head into D9. We're still alive here. A bookshop, of course. Maybe it'll have a manual or two. No. This guy has a scary halberd looking thing. Yeah, +3 halberd. I'm a head off, but y'all should like the stream. Helps reach new people. Hey, thanks, Dopey. Thanks for stopping by, Dopey. Can't wait to see your video on your new Minotaur win. That's a branded whip. I wonder if it's any good. I doubt it. Ooh, a whip of electrocution. That's actually potentially pretty good. I mean, we'll take a look at what the doodad says about it. Yeah, it does more damage than anything else right now. So we'll use it. Okay. Are we already at Mendeley with this thing? Yes. Yes, we are. Okay. So let's switch to armor training real fast, and then we'll turn fighting back on just to finish it up to 8. I feel like we need more AC. We could just get some gloves, that would be great. Steam Dragon, okay. Oh, a white ugly thing. Okay, that's certainly going to kill me. I can't get to the staircase right here because obviously the Steam Dragon's in the way. And I wish I had some curare darts. Maybe I could berserk the Steam Dragon to distract him. Okay, that didn't really slow him down all that much. He just completely tore it apart. I don't think I'm going to be able to reach a staircase before this guy catches up to us. We may have to shaft self here. Okay, we managed to get away from it. But without any cold resistance, that fighting that thing seems like a big problem. Oh, a ring of protection. Okay. We have a two-headed ogre here. That's man, did we really not have any curare? Man, that sucks. D9 is pretty terrifying. All right, he didn't see us for some reason. Wow, there's another one. Okay. Still no orc priest. We found orc priests. Just a reminder, we have to become a follower Beogh while in the orcish mines. So that is why we haven't done that yet. Okay. So we basically are stuck between a white ugly thing and a two-headed ogre. We might want to skip this floor via shaft self, maybe. Or maybe we try our luck against a two-headed ogre. I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna blank off this 2-stack. Resistance. Okay, that doesn't help. That might help against the ugly thing, actually. Actually, I think our chance against the ugly thing just dramatically increased. Let's throw on the Ring of Protection over Willpower. And then let's go down here and there it is. Okay, so let's quaff Resist. Yeah, it's not even hurting us. There we go. All right. Well, at least that problem has been solved. All right, there's another two-headed ogre here. I'm going to try the poison and run away strategy. It's not really working. There we go. Let's see. Let's train a little bit more throwing up to 6 or so. I'm going to berserk that guy. Maybe this one too. There we go. Is the whip my best weapon? According to the doodad, yeah. So the whip on average does 13.3 damage around, whereas the heavy flail does 10.9. And if I guess if I got the heavy flail up to Mindale, which is apparently 14, yeah, the whip still does more damage on average. The electrocution brand just does so much damage on a fast attacking weapon like a whip. It's, you know, it's just that good. It's inconsistent damage, but it is a lot of damage. Wow, yeah. Yeah, it's a little surprising. Okay. Well, those darts missed. Oh, we have a scroll of identify in our inventory. I'm gonna walk away, make some more distance. All right, let's identify potion of mutation. Okay. Well, at least we know we have mutation now, so we can blind quaff with a bit more confidence. So we have Berserker Rage, Cancel, Enlightenment, Experience, Haste, Magic, Might. So a lot of those actually help if we get into a bad combat situation. A lot of those have a good chance of actually making a difference. I'd like to get full screen distance on this guy before we engage him so that we can get as much poisoning as possible. So I am going to disengage once again. Okay, and then see if we can run into him. There he is. Okay, so now we have a full screen of distance. That's plenty of time to poison. Walk away, let the poison deal some damage, and then now hopefully we don't die to him. There we go. All right, and now on to... unluckily, there's no early orcish mines. Hoping to find orcish mines so I can finally... Oh, I think we might have found them. We have Arlic, so this guy is not too much of a problem. He could potentially be a problem if we didn't have Arlic, because we can't use a Wand of Flame, which is the best way to deal with those guys. Oh, we just got confused. I'm going to go up the stairs and then come back down. See if we can berserk that guy. Perfect. I was hoping that the orc warrior was going to kill the berserked wizard, but that didn't really happen. Okay, let's train up a little bit more armor. I want to get armor to like 8. And we can probably kill the eel with poison darts. All right, there's a lot of these guys. Let's berserk some of them. Oh boy, there's a lot of them. But we have a corridor here at the entrance, so I think we're good. Oh, but then we have guys with pole arms. Let's see if a javelin can do some work here. Yes, it does. Nice. This guy has a +4 hand axe. That's not a big deal. We do have, gosh, we're gonna get double zapped by that guy. Man. We have to fight both of these guys at the same time now. I should have pulled back more. I should have known. Sorry, I just smacked the microphone. I should have known that there would be more of those guys. We could blind quaff here for haste or might. Let's go ahead and do that. Potion of haste. Oh, haste doesn't do anything. That's right. We have to step here, come here, close this door. Okay, we're good. Yeah, it's hard for me to remember that haste doesn't do anything for me. Great. I think we'll have to boomerang these guys. There we go. All right, let's head into the Orcish Mines just to convert, and then we'll... Oh, the volcano. No! What are you doing? Oh, man. So this guy can convert me, but he can also probably just kill me. I'm gonna risk it. Train fighting to 12. Yes. All right. Convert to Beogh. Beogh welcomes you. And all those guys leave. All right. Great. So now we can start training some invocations. Let's set fighting to 10 and we'll set invo to 10 as well. We need to pump invo as much as possible. Oh, the volcano. We have no fire resistance, Raga. I guess we can look for it. Oh, and there's plate armor. Although I think the Storm Dragon scales is probably better. Yep. I guess the Orcish Mines aren't so scary when you're worshipping Beogh, but I don't know. It's still possible to get absolutely wrecked in here since we don't have very high piety. We're not going to be getting as many conversions. I'm worried that the volcano is actually on a different. Although we can dig through. Yeah, I think it's like gonna be. Oh no, an obsidian bat. Oh, that's terrible. I would normally mind burst these guys, but let me tell you, I think we can smite him. Oh, please don't mark me. Oh, we just lost our piety from casting smite 2 times. Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to come back later. Yeah, we're missing out on that volcano, but I'm also not going to die to an obsidian bat. Is Mind Burst around? Yeah. See, in a normal game, we would have been completely fine there. Okay, so let's drop the magic regen. We just simply don't need it. Formicids aren't good at shapeshifting, are they? Well, kind of, but I don't think we're going to be doing shapeshifting. I keep wanting to like try out all the new forms, but it just isn't the game we're playing right now. All right, we should be fine against yaks. Still no boots or, well, no, we got boots. No gloves, no, what else are we missing? No cloak? Man, no wonder our AC is garbage. Oh gosh, there's way more of these yaks. Lincolnstein will be writing the DCSS shapeshifting challenge for CC Forks tournament. That's cool. If the trunk tournament was in the future instead of in the past, we could have had a shapeshifting challenge. I just can't believe the amount of shapeshifting stuff Draco added to the game. It's kind of insane. I think the Medusa talisman is like my new favorite. I only got to play with it a little bit with the on the Reddit plays DCSS character, but boy was it strong. Ooh, Boulder Beetle. I'm actually going to berserk one of these monkeys, maybe a second monkey. Yeah. Train Invo? Yeah, I'm training Invo. Are you were you asking if I was training it or are you questioning why I was training it? Amulet of Reflection. Since we can't pair that with a shield, I don't think so. All right, poison this guy up and then we're going to take a hit here. Yeah, I started training it right away as soon as I got Beogh. We have quite a bit of Invo training to do, but that's fine. We're going to want to train Invo anyway. Even if we weren't required to do it, we still would because Smite is pretty good. All right, we're level 12 and we got some strength out of the deal. I could do with like a ring of strength right now. We only have 20 strength. But luckily the strength doesn't matter so much when you're using Whip of Venom, or I'm sorry, Whip of Electricity, because the brand is doing a lot of the work there. And since the whips have such low base damage, strength is not super necessary. Let's see, where can we pull these yaks off to? Down here. Oh, there's a vampire mosquito. Great. All right, they're going to flank me from the north, so I'm going to move here. Okay. Wonderful. All right, I would do anything for a pair of gloves right now. Josephine? Oh, yikes. Um, resistance might be a good option here. I wonder if berserking her is a good idea. Oh, she has a dagger of electricity. Never mind. Oh, wait, we resist electricity. Hmm. I probably don't have a good chance to berserker. Yeah, 3% chance to frenzy. I think it's tied with or I think it scales with stealth, your chance to frenzy things. So that's we are not really going to be training a lot of stealth with this character, I don't think. So kind of miserable. What does the smite damage do right now? 6 plus 3d9. I'm just afraid of getting ghostly fireballed like 6 times. Yeah, 30-15 negative energy damage. I think we can quaff resistance and be fine here. Because that does give us negative energy resistance, right? No, it doesn't. Oh no, I'm a fool. Oh man. Does the tree form give you negative energy damage? I don't think it does anymore. No. Okay. Do we die walking away here? I'm immune to slow, so that's nice. Okay, we were never in any danger there. Well, that's unfortunately a waste of a resistance potion. There's a Maimon. -2 Demon Whip of Venom. He was being nice and trying to give me a Demon Whip, but -2 is a bit unfortunate. Does Concentrate Venom turn off your poison resist? No. So since we have poison resist, we are kind of safe here. Because he can't do that much damage with this Demon Whip. And the orange demon isn't going to poison us. So I think we're okay here. Yep, we're good. All right, let's train armor up to 10. Invo to 12. I'm just going to turn on a bunch of stuff. Yeah. And then, yeah, I mean, it's a demon whip, but it's kind of sucks. I mean, let's take a look at it anyway. Just -2 is not great, but yeah. Although this is not accounting, this doesn't account for the venom damage. So, we're already at Mendeley on the demon whip? Man, I love demon whip so much. So we probably should switch to it if we encounter something that is immune to or resistant to electricity. Let's clean up the inventory a little bit. I think maybe we could... No, I'm going to drop the Morning Star. There's no reason to hang on to that. Let's see. We have a lot of scrolls in our inventory. We don't really care about wasting any of these scrolls all that much since we can't even use blinking. So if we hit a blinking scroll, it's not that big of a deal. I'm just going to read ID some of the stuff. Yeah, it's blinking. So we'll just get rid of the other blinking scroll. Let's see. We got Fog. We have Revelation. Amnesia. Don't need amnesia. And then we have, let's see, scroll of noise. Okay, I should have cleared the floor before doing that. Oh, a challenger, and I'm corroded. Great. Challengers are going to be a struggle. We don't have much to help us out here. We could blind quaff, but other than that, there's not much we can do. It's a priest. Okay. That's pretty good. Oh, and he has call imp. Nice. Okay. Let's just walk up to him and kill him. Okay. Let us, our first recruit is Milorc. Oh, look, I'm an orcmicid. Orcmicid. Nice. Okay, so he can smite and he can call imp. That's pretty nice. And what is his equipment? He has a +6 heavy flail and he has +4 leather armor. Cool. That'll give him a little bit more survivability. He's probably about to get completely destroyed by this two-headed ogre. Let's try and prevent that from happening. Okay, good. All right, so we found the entrance to the lair. So we should probably do that instead of D12, I think. I think that's pretty wise. Oh, we got yaks. Okay. We're fine. Man, he can call 3 imps at a time? What the heck? That's cool. Oh, man, a Cato right away. All right. Oh, and a lot of other stuff, too. I'm going to berserk this frog. All right, Cato down. Perfect. And we'll probably have 3 apostles before we even leave lair. We can probably just run up on the yaks. It's a good thing we're immune to slow. Why aren't you calling your imps, dude? Okay, the blink frogs are here. Okay, we have another challenger. There he is. Wow, he must be pretty strong. He can summon scorpions. That's pretty cool. Oh, we can net him. That's awesome. Oof, we missed. So no, we didn't. French ferrets here. The orcification continue, claiming one race after the other. Yes, we are an orcmicid. Well, at least we will be for a while until this guy kills us with a heavy hand axe. What can we do about this? We just have to get some lucky electrocution procs here. We're good. All right, we got 2 orc priests now. Recruit Gorg. Got Gorg, the orc priest. What does he have with him? A hand axe that has a lot of willpower. And he has acid dragon scales. Nice. So we're going to be having imps and scorpions. Look at that. I'm pretty happy about that. I feel like priests are the one type of apostle that I really wanted on this character, so I'm happy that my first two were priests. If only these guys had resist poison, that would be fantastic. If only I could find some gloves. I have 2 glove slots and they're both empty. Ouch, the cane toad is doing a lot of damage to me. I love how they can just keep spamming summons like they have no limit. Okay, so we finished up all of our training. Let's work on a little bit more throwing. Sounds good. Ah, a Hydra. If we can net it, that would be very good. 98% chance to net. Perfect. It looks like we lost the net, though. A little unfortunate. Oh, that's right. I can just walk over teleport traps. We have another Hydra. Okay. I think since we're using a whip, Hydra is not that scary. There's a new commit affecting blood for blood? Really? It's a nerf, so don't update my game. Oh my god. Why would they nerf blood for blood? Was it really too powerful? Alright, guys. I need some help here. Oh, wait. Don't die. No. Oh, man. Jeez. Ah, rip. Who do we have? We have our Scorpions guy still alive. Okay. There was a bug? What was the... I'm curious. What was it? Commits blood for blood spawning orcs faster. Faster your turns? A turn that took 5 aughts would spawn in twice the number of orcs that a 10-aught turn would spawn. Okay. So basically the faster your turns went, it was spawning them based on turns and not aughts. I see. Since we can't really speed up our turns anyway. Well, I guess by attacking with a fast weapon, I guess. Well, if they just fixed a bug, then, I mean, that makes sense. It's not like a nerf because it was too powerful. It just wasn't working the way it should have. Okay, we gotta identify. Let's identify potion. Cancellation. Okay. Helpful to know. We are immediately beset by wolves. All right, there's the throwing skill up. Let's grab fighting and invo. Hey, we got blue darts. I'm just picking up every kind of dart since we can't use wands. We might as well have every kind of dart. All right, so we didn't get shafted there. So we've survived 3 shafts from where we've avoided 3 shafts because of the Formicid ability. Nergale, great. I'm going to smite Nergale to death. There we go. I mean, it took a little bit of piety, but I didn't want to deal with getting what's it called? All of those ghosts on me. We're playing we've actually been playing a lot of Beogh. Oh, gloves! Gloves, finally. Put those on. Now we just need a cloak and another pair of gloves. What I was saying was that we've been playing Beogh for CCA, for the Enchantress. And we had an orc priest that had Nergale's signature spell, Vanquish Vanguard, which was really cool. Alright, so we resurrected our dead priest. Oh, we've got the snake pit. Okay. Let's get some health back and then fight these other Naga. Alright, hopefully we can get our 3rd apostle pretty soon. I feel like it's gonna be pretty soon. Ah. Sky Shark. Without Curar, I'm kind of scared of this. What about Atropa? 13% chance to blind? No, thank you. Perfect. Please don't kill my priest. Alright, we have a water nymph here. We're good. A ring of slaying, okay. Man. Now we have to make a hard choice. I'm enjoying the poison resistance and the ring of protection. I feel like slaying is so good. It's like way too good to pass up here because we're using a fast attacking weapon. I feel like we have to swap off protection for it. You don't need protection if everything dies really quickly. Should we switch to the axe for this? No. We'll just get hit by 3 things at a time, I think. Let's do some Datura. Alright, hopefully those guys can handle that cane toad. I don't think they can, but yeah, they're not. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Now we have to get vengeance. Don't stand there. That's a bad place to stand. Okay. We got pretty low on health there, but I think we're okay. Alright, who do we have left? We have our summon scorpion guy. Yeah, the guy with the imp, summon imp, he's not very good. Alright. Game, we do not want amnesia scrolls. No, thank you. We should probably just read scrolls. Torment, okay. Yeah, Beogh didn't get mad at us, right? Since we didn't mean to do that. Yeah, we're good. Poison, okay. Silence. Acquirement, hooray. Do I want vulnerability to fire? Man, what a bad ring. We have a great mace. And a bunch of gold. And the staff is not worth it. I wonder if a +3 great mace would be a good thing for us. Because we can, I mean, we can use a great mace. Let's figure this out. +3 great mace. Still less damage than a whip of electrocution. But I mean, if it was, if it had a brand on it, like, say, flaming, it would be doing more damage, yeah. I don't think it's worth the acquirement. I think I'm going to hang on to the acquirement and then, see what my shops are in Orcish Mines, and then decide whether I want to, you know, take the Great Mace or take the gold. Apostles are all pre-generated or random? They're randomly generated. There's 3 types of apostles. There's a priest, wizard, and warrior, or knight. And they have spells and abilities that they can come with, that they randomly generate a list from. Like the priest, generally, they can always smite, and then they can have stuff like, they have a lot of summoning abilities, which is really cool. The wizards have stuff like Stone Arrow and stuff like that. And then the knights can have haste and might, I think, and battle cry. So, and then the weapons and equipment they come with, they have a send to Abyss priest. I'm not going to send my priest to the Abyss. Oh, you mean like get a banish? Can you get a banished priest? I don't know if you can or not. Where do we have our? I know there's a list in here, isn't there? Oh, you know what? It's because I'm looking at the old version. No, can priest roll ban? Yeah. I don't know if they can. Minor healing, injury bond, might other, haste other, regenerate other, mass regeneration, agony, stunning burst, call on lightning, convulse, living spells, conjure living spells. Yeah, no, they don't have banishment. They can't get banishment, or maybe the wizards can get banishment. No, but they can get LCS, so that's pretty good. Yeah, no, they can't. Can't get banished, but yes, like Raga said, they can get disto weapons. So you can get pretty strong apostles. The problem is that your apostles don't like gain experience and get stronger, so you do have to replace them. So you might have an orc that has a really good spell list or whatever, but they're not going to get stronger. You have to recruit new ones that are stronger. And like the game says you can get like an orc that has LCS or whatever. But the orcs that I was getting on the Enchantress, I made it all the way to Zot. The orcs I was getting did not seem that powerful. All right, rip Bozo. I'm out of here. I expected my priest to die a long time ago, but apparently he's still alive. All right. We can handle 1 Death Yak, but not like 7 of them at a time. That seems like a bit much. Okay, 1 Death Yak. All right, come here, buddy. This way. They're both going to come up with me, aren't they? That seems like a bad idea. You know what? Why don't you guard the area? How's that? Thank you. I'll be back in just a second. There we go. Okay, now come with me. Great. All right, hopefully these scorpions can do something. I guess not. That's a miss. Oh, we have a challenger. Great. Perfect timing for a challenger. Oh, man. There he is. He's a wizard. Graveclaw, throw frost, slow, and blink. Okay. We're in a lot of trouble here. Here's what I'm going to do. Back into this corner. I'm surprised that our priest is still alive somehow. This may sound weird, but I'm going to get like a little bit of dodging. We have 16 decks, so we'll get some evasion out of it. Okay, let's javelin this guy. Okay, he's surrounded by scorpions, which is pretty cool. All right, and then let's grab Ognian, the wizard. He's got Graveclaw, which is really cool. Graveclaw is a good spell for them to have because they can just spam it like that. All right, I'm going upstairs. Yeah. Somebody has a venom weapon? Oh no, it's the stupid scorpions. What dagger do you have? Dagger of Junk. That's one heavy dagger. All right, the orcish army is getting there. Ooh, a dragon coil talisman. Dagger of Junk. It's not a dagger of junk. It's well, heavy's a bad brand for a dagger, but I mean, look at this. 2 pips of cold resist, 3 pips of negative energy resist. You do have to get vulnerability to cold for it, but I mean, who cares about that? All right, so we did get the dodging. Let's get some more fighting and invo. Is shapeshifting a thing we should think about? Because we have a lot of experience. Since we're not training Evo, we're not training shields. That's a lot of experience that could go to shapeshifting. Does anybody have any suggestions for forms I should be using? Obviously, one that still allows us to use a weapon, which I feel like is very few of them. All right, we have Blood for Blood unlocked here. Dang. I just took a lot of sleep damage. Form of orc. Yeah, orc form is probably going to be the best for us. I mean, we could do granite form, I guess, but seems unnecessary. Ah, yes, finally Curare dips, and there's Curare tip darts, and there's 5 of them. Incredible. All right, we'll take strength here, of course. Ouch. All right, that's identify. We have 2 of them. We'll identify some potions. We got might finally. We wanted that like 100 floors ago. Wow, there's so much stuff. Mm. We're probably fine here. I'm going to try a day turret play. Perfect. All right. That should make things kind of soften things up a little bit. Yeah. So many scorpions. Oh, we're in layer 5. Nice. Oh, we got marked. Okay. Why are these polar bears taking damage? Oh, they're getting smited. Okay. It's time to go. All right, let's pick a different staircase. Going up the stairs. There we go. This is quite the powerful squad of orcs we got going on here. Can't believe we're still using that whip. It's really good. Does this guy have blink close or something? He's always jumping in. No, he just said blink. I'm telling you, man, the doodad says it's the best. All right. Oh no, whoops. We shouldn't have recalled in there. All right. My mistake. Hopefully nobody dies. Okay. I think we're fine here. Hit these guys with the jav. Can we fight 3 Death Yaks at the same time? I'm not entirely convinced that we can. There's no way this blinds these guys. 3% chance. Okay, we gotta pull these guys back. We might lose an orc or 2 here, but it's fine. Yep, there we go. Puff of Frost hits the Death Yak. Oh, the Death Yak gores Mill Orc. Yeah, rip Millark. I don't think blood for blood is entirely necessary here. No offense, Milork, but I don't feel that your death requires a blood for blood. We did lose both of our priests, though. That really blows, but what are you going to do? Bunch of Deathiacs. Okay, there's the Deep Troll Shaman. Do you have, are you the one that has LRD? No, Hasten my other. Okay, at least we're fighting it by itself, so it's not going to be able to do that. Okay, so now we get a challenger. Let's see who it is. It is a, oh, we don't know who it is. It's a priest. Okay. This sorcerer is going to kill me. I can't seem to kill him. Oh, he can summon demons. That's pretty cool. I'm going to fog here. I'm going to die. Man, that bolt of draining is really scary. What the heck? That was entirely bolt of draining. Yeah, I was going to blood for blood there, but I died walking over to the corpse. What's funny is this sorcerer was scarier than the actual apostle. Like I fogged so that he wouldn't smite me, but I needed to kill this guy within 3 turns, and that just didn't happen. Okay. Well, I guess we'll try that again. Yeah, bolt of draining is no joke. Oh, okay, this guy has a whip of Holy Wrath. Okay. It's +1, so it's going to be better than a mace. What are other options other than Formicid? Out of species that I haven't won with yet, really the only other one that makes sense is Deep Elf. But I don't think that's what I want to do. Like all of the good species that would be good for this challenge, I've already won with. I think Formicid works. Like we didn't die because we were a Formicid there. We died because we didn't have any negative energy resistance. We could have, if we realized how bad of a spot we were in, we probably could have done something else. All right, let's throw on the plate armor. But I think Formicid is a good choice for this. We got really unlucky with Ox armor too. We still didn't have a cloak. We had an open glove slot still. So could have had a lot more AC there. There's a helmet that we can't wear. All right, let's tell the game that we don't want wands and we do want darts and jabs. Here we go. Oh, all right, here's a cloak. What does he have? A cloak of preservation. Cool. Okay, well, we'll come back for him later. Oh, no. We're good. We're very accurate. Okay, let's train up some maces and foil to 5. All right, somebody's got boomerangs. I'm very happy about that. All right, who's got the boomerangs? There we go. A single boomerang? Really? Okay. Lux baubles. It's weird to not see a bunch of ghost vaults. I know this isn't a ghost vault, but like last game we saw almost 0 of these types of, hey, do you want to come in here type vaults? There's nothing that we want in there. All right, onwards to D4. What kind of dagger do you have? It's just a +3 short sword. I am not scared of that. Oh, Mankiare. Great. At least we have a Holy Wrath weapon, huh? Although a Holy Wrath whip is really not all that great because it doesn't have a lot of base damage. It doesn't do a lot of extra damage versus undead. Grinder. I'm immune to paralysis, but not to pain. Grinder and Mankiare on one floor. That's scary. Okay, let's read some scrolls here. All right, we found Revelation. I'm glad I did this on this floor then. Okay, and then let's read the 3 stack. It's identify. Let's identify some curing potion, some haste, which we don't need, and then resistance. Okay, we'll drop the haste. Dang, we lost our boomerang. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is a rip, I think. Oh, this is a super rip. There isn't any. No, we can't even quaff for, oh, Shaft Self. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Good call. See, I knew it was a good idea to play Formicid. Maybe it wasn't a great idea. Well, we can't really run away from this iguana. I think we have a decent chance of fighting it 1v1. Yeah, okay, we're good. Oh, a shop. Yeah. Bunch of expensive rings. Oh, we can dig into this. Nice. what's this Randart Rapier? Plus 12 Rapier with Chaos, Fly Arlec. Oh, negative cold resistance. I mean, this thing is pretty good. Is this... Do I switch to this? I mean, it does a ton of damage. It doesn't do that much more damage, and we're vulnerable to cold if we put it on. I guess we'll carry it around because it can fly. It's got flying, so... there's no staircase there. I don't know what's in here, but I don't really want to deal with it. Alright. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Grinder. He's demonic. Okay, so the whip actually does extra damage to him. Perfect. All right, fighting to 6. No. Still haven't found anything. Oh wow, we got a lot of experience from that. Okay. I was supposed to kill that hobgoblin quicker than I did. All right, we'll shaft ourselves again. Jeez. Is there a limit to using that ability? Seems pretty useful if you've explored the floor below already. Man, this is it's kind of a rough floor between Menkiare and all the poison guys. It's not looking good. But the floor below is even scarier. No, okay, I wasn't paying attention. I don't suppose I can kill this guy, can I? No, we can. Okay, we're doing a lot better now. Let's get MNF to like 10. Now the only threat that I know about on this floor is Menkiare. I think with the Holy Wrath whip, we should be okay. No, we're not. We're probably dead here. No, we're good. But didn't I know about this floor already? I've already visited this floor before. Oh, maybe I was in... No, I don't know what the deal is. Because I've been to D6 before. Oh, I shafted myself 2 floors. I see. Only thing here really is... I guess the Fire Dragon scales could be pretty good. Although it's less AC than plate, right? Yeah. And then we can get a cloak off Crazy Youth. I'm not going to take that, not going to take the escape hatch. That just seems like a bad idea. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Menkiare is a bad idea to fight right now. Unless we have lignification or something like that. Might. No. Let's just explore around Menkiare for now. Hope we don't run into him. Alright, we reached level 8. We got some int, which doesn't help. Is this Robin or something? Robin's not really a threat at this point in the game, I don't think. Yeah, there he is. We have plate armor, so even the mighted goblins don't do much. Yeah. There you are. Okay. So he can have our health all he wants. He's not really great at finishing us off, so... Missed the adder. Perfect. But we just don't have the damage output to kill him before he becomes an issue. Okay, is that most of the floor? Yeah. So I'm just gonna head on. Medusa Talisman, that's pretty cool. I don't know that I want to fight a scorpion right now. I can't believe we found nothing to throw other than stones. That's a big, big problem. Here's the Phantom Menace. Got him. Finally, a ring. Oh no, it's a useless ring. Dang it. We already see invisible. All right, here's some orcs. I wish we could convert to Beogh right now, but can't do that yet. Okay, he wants us to convert, but we can't at the moment. Oh, wow. Okay. He's curing here. Unbelievable. We should have stair danced that. Talisman of Death. Newly nerfed Talisman of Death. Okay, let's kill this guy first this time. The priest. Oh boy. Come on. Hit the freaking priest. I'm surprised at how much we're missing. We have Orb of Light and we have a +1 whip. So I don't understand why we're missing so many attacks. Oh, we found poison darts. Nice. Ah, the plant is holding on to my darts. All right. We have some flail. We have a flail here. That could potentially be better than this whip. Let's see. Still not, well, actually, yes, it is better. The whip is only better against undead stuff, so we'll switch to the flail. What's our attack delay here? 1.0, that's perfect. An ice beast. No. Yeah, so this combination of sleep cap and ice beast right here is a recipe to get one-shotted. Maybe not one-shotted, not with 67 HP. But, yeah, I'm not going to fight both of them at the same time. That seems like very dangerous. If we can isolate one of them, maybe. Yes, okay, here we go. I'm okay with fighting them one at a time. Perfect. More sleep caps. Don't underestimate these guys. Perfect. Man, I really wish we had that poison resist ring we had in our last game. Really squandered something great there, didn't we? Okay, at least we're getting our own stock of poison darts here. Nice. Let's train some throwing to, I want to say 5. So we can hit more of those shots. Oh, centaur. We'll take some strength here on the level up. I think this guy's immune to poison, isn't he? Or he's resistant, yeah. Shadow Imp shouts at you. Go and return not, thou churlish, full-gorged haggard. He's going to pay for those words. I wish I could hit the bear with the poison dart. But the Shadow Imp is in the way. So I'm going to pull him up the stairs and then deal with him on his own. I think we can take on whatever's in here now. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Okay, there's a bear around. Let's try and find that bear. Come to me, bear. No? Okay, well, we'll just leave the bear. Alright, we're in D7 now. Bombardier beetle. Okay. Another shop? Happy to see that. It's probably time for us to go grab that cloak off of Crazy Youth. What's in the shop? A harm amulet. Perfect. I would much rather prefer just a regular regen amulet over this piece of junk. Absolutely terrible. I'm going to put the Ring of Slaying on here just in case. Just in case we don't find anything better to do with our money. And let's go see if we can find Crazy Youth. He is on D2. We didn't make it to D2 because there's the bear that we were looking for. All right. Now here's an adder that we didn't kill. All right, let's go get that cloak of preservation. Pretty good. Great. Cloak of preservation. Now we'll go back to what we were in, like D7 or something like that. Yeah. How are the scrolls looking? I think it's time to start re-IDing some stuff. We already have, what, Revelations? So let's just go upstairs. Okay. Amnesia. Enchant armor. Okay, let's enchant that Cloak of Preservation. We'll go ahead and throw 2 scrolls on it. Poison. That's nice to have. Telly. We don't need Telly. Fear. I think we're good on that. Yep. I think we're good for now. There's a Scarab Talisman. All right, an ID scroll. Let's ID a potion. We got 2 potions of enlightenment. Perfect. Another ID scroll. Potion of attraction. Could be pretty useful, actually. Steam Dragon. Okay, that's D7 done. We'll head down to D8. Found 2 throwing nets. Very good. And a potion of magic. Not super useful, but could be useful if we need to like smite something and we don't have any MP. Okay, so there's the throwing skill up. Let's train some armor up to like 5. Get a little bit more AC out of our plate armor. Ah, yes, the vampire mosquitoes. If we can't get to a... We may have to shaft if we can't get to a corridor. We might take too much damage on our way over to a corridor. Yeah. I'm going to try and dig through here. There we go. Yeah, this is a shaft. There's no way to survive this. Ah, an unseen horror. But we can see it. Although it's still doing a lot of damage to us even though we can see it. There we go. Let's try and find a way back up. Although oh, we're on D10 now? Oh, geez, we got shafted ourselves 2 floors. Should have been paying attention to that. Ooh, Orcish Mines. Okay, let's get Beogh. Perfect. All right, let's convert to Beogh. Excellent. Oh, and now the Warg. The Warg doesn't become... Okay, good. He's a... Orc Warrior helped us out with that. Okay, now we got Beogh. Perfect. That was actually kind of a lucky shaft, getting to this... I suppose we shafted into the next floor, but it was good that we got early Orcish Mines. Get a head start on our piety gain. And yeah, we'll start training Invo to like, I want to say 10. All right, let's come up here. Now, I think we can maybe kill the vampire mosquitoes if we switch to the Holy Whip, maybe. And if we don't fight them out in the open like this, one at a time, maybe. Here we go. Perfect. Yeah, we got it. All right, but we cannot do that with multiple of them. We're going to have to fight them one at a time. There we go. Let me just throw a poison dart, even though he's immune to it, just to get his attention. All right, excellent. Now let's find that last one and deal with it. Well, it doesn't seem to be around here. There it is. I was worried about this. Now we have to fight it and the steam dragon. We're good. Okay. Nulls. You know, I haven't seen a null in such a long time. I don't think we ran into a single null all last game. One of them has throwing nets, though, which is very exciting. All right, please don't throw them at me. Perfect. All right, that's 2. This is a problem. Let's pull up. Oh, whoops, I wanted to pull up 1, but now I got 2. Didn't matter, though. You're right, we have 4 throwing nets now. Very nice. All right, let's ID potions. We got mutation. Maurice. He also has a cloak of preservation. He could poly us, right? I'm not that concerned. Oh yeah, he gets stuck in a loop where he can only pick up poison darts. Because we're throwing the darts at him and they're falling on the ground, and so he has to pick them up when it lands at his feet. We'll try to net him too. Yeah. Okay, he blinked out of it. Try it again. Ah, he turned me into a tree. That's fine. Yeah, his AI is kind of dumb. All right, let's tell the game we don't want wands of polymorph. Thank you. We cannot use those. Okay, moving on to the next floor. Killer bees. Okay, without poison resist, this is a problem. Or at least it could be. Nah, we're good. Ooh, another early boulder beetle. No QR radar, unfortunately. But we do have a net, which tends to work out pretty well on these guys. Okay. It's another shaft, I think. I don't know. Like, we can't take another hit from this guy. He can bite me for 27. That's almost all of my health. We could quaff might here and hope to survive that. Or we could do another net. Yeah, we're just going to die. All right, let's shaft self. Ah, man, the centaur just had to open the door, didn't he? Oh, here come the bees. All right, we do have a scroll of fear, so that would work very well against these guys. So let's let them come out and then fear them. Okay. We may have to take the shaft or the hatch. Yeah. Okay, here comes the hatch. We're good. All right, back to safety. Okay, so let's not deal with that beetle because we clearly cannot right now. We're just not strong enough to deal with it. Ah, here he is. Okay. I'm going to dig through here so that I can get make an escape. It's weird how this was disconnected from the rest of the... Until I dug it, it wasn't even connected. All right, we got our Scroll of Fear back. All right, we probably don't want to end up in this stone vault right here. I mean, it's the vault that had that boulder beetle in it. And so if the boulder beetle it was like here and it was too strong for us, things get more and more strong as you progress through this vault. So we absolutely do not want to continue going through there, not at the moment. Maybe we can get this thing to shaft itself. I mean, we don't really need it to leave the floor because we're pretty much done with this floor anyway, other than the big massive vault that takes up most of the floor. We're pretty much done with it. So let's head down to D10. Hope to find the layer entrance soon. Do we have no poison resistance ring or anything like that? What's in the shops? Ring of Slaying. Well, we can afford the Ring of Slaying now. What we really need is poison resist, but it's just not going to happen at the moment. Wait, is this a cheaper 468 versus 504? That's yeah, 468 is cheaper. Since we don't have a ring at the moment, I think slaying's a good idea. Amulet of Faith is interesting, but it's kind of expensive for what it is. I think we'll hang on to our gold for now. I'm going to approach from this angle, hopefully. Okay, it's an orc priest. He got a pretty good smite off on us. I feel like our last game was set up way more for success. We had a much better weapon. We had poison resistance ring. We had all kinds of stuff. We had an amulet of regen. This game is not going so well. Okay, here's the entrance to the lair. We should maybe just think about taking it. No, man, this is rough. Yeah, this isn't good. The Komodo dragon can just kill us. 34, yeah. Even the water moccasin is scary. We have to stair dance this. How much damage does smite do at the moment? 6 plus 3d, 9. It's like roughly an average of 20 damage a smite. So the Komodo dragon is 2 smites away from death, but our piety is so low. I'm worried about it. Of course, we have the nets, but the nets are. I'm not gonna shaft myself in layer. I'm standing on the staircase. I don't need a shaft. Yeah, I'm going to smite the Komodo dragon twice. Or not. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna stair dance this slowly. Man. The blink frog, man. Do they have super high evasion or something? I can't seem to hit him with the darts. Perfect. Okay. No, not the killer bee. Oh man, this is bad. Yeah. Just gotta shaft ourselves. Into D12. Great. Oh man. If we just had poison resistance, this would not be a problem. We can't hang out with the Cyclops right now. Nope. Nah, not going through there. Ah, another Cyclops. And a Rakshasa? Okay. Yeah, we'll take our chances with this Cyclops. Do we have Revelation? We do. Okay. All right, I'm going to dig through here. Great. All right, we made it back. Oh, man. This is not going well. It's crazy how much of a difference just a stupid poison resistance ring can make. Okay, we got the bees killed. Okay, we got an unseen horror. Excellent. Ooh, a shop. Tin of tremor stones, very expensive. That's an expensive potion of might. Let's grab the identify scrolls. We got brilliance and we got invis. Okay. Not super useful. Ooh, a vampire? Okay, we'll switch to the Holy Wrath. And jeez. We may have to potion of might this guy. I'm gonna get him like half health and then I'm gonna smite him. There we go. Yeah, I just needed some guaranteed damage to finish him off there. Because vampires are, you know, they can heal back the full off of you, so it's a good idea to kill them if you can, like when you can. That's the nice thing about smite. Nice little guaranteed damage. Okay. I'll switch back to the flail. Hopefully we can find a better weapon at some point. Okay. I would prefer to have a full screen of space against this guy. So I'm going to disengage and try again. That's probably good enough if I can get some good hits here. Yeah. Yep, we're good. All right, we found a scroll of identify. Let's identify a potion. It's moonshine. Good. Let's get rid of that moonshine. And I guess we'll try going into layer again. Okay. This could have gone better. Oh, man. Going to dig here. There we go. Take a little bit of draining. That's fine. Blink frogs are frightening. I'm going to try and net this guy. Perfect. Oh, man. Let's work on maces and flails and... yeah, just maces and flails. Let's get this flail up to mid-delay. All right, 14. Okay. There's the Komodo dragon. We might be able to 1v1 this guy. Good. All right, I think a pack of yaks is coming. No, it's blink frogs. Dang. Hopefully we can get some apostles soon. We could really use the help. He died off screen due to the poison. That's funny. Yeah. That's what happens sometimes when you fight a Komodo dragon. This might be a shaft self. Once again, the problem is that we're just not finding the ox armors. At least I don't think we have. Gloves? Oh my god. There's been a pair of gloves on the ground since D7. What am I doing? Alright, we're going to shaft. There's a volcano and... Oh, there's 3 timed portals here. And a... Ah, man. I'm going to go upstairs here. And then I get marked. Okay. This is great. No cancellation. Game really wants me dead. How far are we from the entrance? We're not that far. I'm going to dig through here. All right, here they come. We're good. All right. Well, we won't be going through to any of those timed portals, unfortunately. Okay, let's see here. Our defenses are really garbage compared to last time. I'm gonna train up some more armor, get it to like 8. I'm gonna give him a smite as well. Okay, good. Right. I completely forgot that I was going to go grab those gloves. All right, throw those on. And do we need to see if we got some boots? Okay, we didn't miss any boots. Still no rings and no amulets. Thinking maybe we should buy that ring of slaying. I think we have to. We need some help here. And that might make the whip do more damage now. I wonder if the doodad factors in slaying. I don't think it does, but slaying is going to work a lot better on the whip. No, it does factor in slaying, I think. Oh, no, it doesn't. You would go for the timed portals? No, we had no health and there was no way. It only does more damage if it's, does it factor in slaying? Like if I take this ring off, does it? No, it doesn't know about it. I think with the slaying, the whip does more damage. There's no, I went and shopped Praga. There's no way there's more time. Like I can try and go look. I mean, it's going to tell me that there's still time, but I doubt it. Like, yeah, there's the ice cave. It's collapsed. Is the whip at Mendeley right now? No, 12. Let's work on that. I would have died in those timed portals anyways. This character is way below the power curve. Both of these guys reach me at the same time. I don't believe I can beat both of them. Let's just pick a different staircase. This Komodo dragon could just kill me. Oh, we're good. Okay. Polar bear as well. Let's get him max poisoned. So that way when we get him down to low health, he stays berserked less. Yeah, he killed us. I should have smited him there. Man, okay. Polar bears are just like that sometimes. But we should have smited or something instead of risked it. But this character was doomed anyway. I think it was not doing well. I think that might be it for me today. Yeah. I think we're gonna call it a stream here. This is a tough challenge, Raga. It's a tough one. But we'll keep trying. We will keep trying this in a future stream. It's definitely doable, and like I think even with Formicid, it's doable. But yeah, thanks for being here, Raga. Yeah, we'll keep trying in a future stream, but it's gonna be it for today. Thanks everybody for joining, and I will see you in the next one.